Not sure. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a Void Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
Just because I don't think we've really seen much of it. It doesn't make it
team
bans. I feel like Quincy Crew, they're like, all right, they're gonna let us have it. Let's pick it up. Let's make this go, you know, upper bracket. They want to get to those grand finals. They've been in almost, they have been in every grand finals in NA for quite a while now. So not messing around. Going for blood. They're going for the jugular.
Radiant team ban. Infamous turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
It's been really impressive, especially Lelis was picked. I know a lot of the SA people, you know, they're very excited. The, what is it, Easy for Lalao, they keep putting out too. But it really, it seems to be the perfect fit for
5 seconds.
A lot of their games. They're very surgical in the way that they approach team. They, like you said, they know exactly who needs what, when it needs to happen, but also they adjust. And that's the thing that's most impressive to me about Quincy. The fact that you can see them start to think like, okay, they start to wind up with an ultimate, they stop, they cancel, they make sure that, you know, all right, this seems like a good fight for this, but we don't have everyone here yet, so let's fake them out and let's, you know, buy some more time. And they're so synergized together, which I think makes such a huge difference. And side though, can be said for Infamous. Roster has not been together long. It is the infamous young squad plus Pepita, so it technically could be, you know, 4 Zoomers and a Boomer, similar to the actual 4 Zoomers team.
Radiant.
So I'm pretty sure, you know, everyone's excited about Pakaz. Pakaz is 17 years old. This is a kid that's got a big future playing the way that he has been. But it's very, yeah.
Infamous turn to pick.
Legion Commander.
Yeah, he says he's a madman in that clip where he's like, you know, I was trying to lane against him and he's just pinging me the entire time through the player perspective when he went back to look, and I thought that was funny. But this is a person that knows, again, what he wants to do lane, how he wants to get there, and apparently everyone else respects him enough to just it's over and over and over. But no, it's something that could be about a month ago. They started to get some traction, but if you during one of the pre rivalry, people were mad. They were like, how did this team get invited? Like, they're terrible. Like, no one had faith in them. And, you know, from an observer standpoint, you can say like, well, these are the things that are working really well, but they have to go back. They need to start doing better drafts or whatever. But again, watching like ESL that just happened, watching through Omega and stuff, you can see like the people come together. They're getting more comfortable with one another, which I think is really awesome to watch. Like Michael and Pepita, the way that they roam together, depending on what Pepita has, that off lane, they do so much work with it, and it's really a joy to see just these very talented individuals finally hitting their stride and then trying to, you know, challenge the crown of Quincy here. Excited for this game. I think it should be a lot of respect bands coming out here from the side of Infamous. Yawar has been an absolute terror with his Faceless Void. Good on it. Too good of a hero as well. Parablade has also been removed, and they took out Pakaz's his Morphling, because that's one of my favorite heroes to play. None of that, which what leaves us now for like wars. I know Drow's been popular, but you need a very specific draft to do that work. Spectre's still available, but it might be a low, and then Sven, of course. Sven's a very, very strong.
Radiant team pick.
Gyrocopter!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining.
Really depends on the teams. Some of the teams
5
fan it out
seconds
because they know they're
remaining.
too good. Other teams slide. It is kind of that they ended up letting it go. And Phoenix go together like peanut butter and jelly or whatever the equivalent is. You guys aren't E&J fans over there.
Infamous
But
turn to fan.
oh, that's interesting. Husk pickup. Not expecting that. Gyrocopter 2 without an IO, he's kind of garbage. Like, I know Pakaz really likes this hero, but like they could have gone maybe
10
stronger. Maybe
seconds
Sven.
remaining.
They don't have the best ways of being able to kite the Sven just yet.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm guessing that's going to be a Lellis Legion commander. He's been
Radiant team
playing
back.
so well with that hero. It's going to be very, very scary for the side. Plus the fact that you've got spell, different things out, so that would have been really.
10 seconds remaining.
Look at
Infamous turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining.
But what's
5
the
seconds
option
remaining.
then? Not the way that Quincy.
Infamous turn to pick.
It is not a big. Let's see. All right, so Infamous, most likely, I think, might be Michael, might be Faker. I think you still want a Faker hero, and that's kind of what they've been banning out, right? The Lena's been taken out, the Death Prophet, the Tiny
10
Ember
seconds
Spirit,
remaining.
the Nature's Prophet. They've banned so many heroes. Again, could be Flex, but
5
you know,
seconds
the
remaining.
that Faker played. Could see
Radiant
something
team
like a Kaka or an Invoker. Okay, that's something he's thought of. Our hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Something fairly tempo.
Choose
Okay, they go
your
for the
hero.
Spectre. I mean, we've seen games too where dominating that it doesn't even feel like you are just to show up sometimes. You'll have the option of being potential is a little scary though coming out. On the clockwork position is running the offlane Tusk. That's gonna be interesting. I haven't seen a lot of that like in a very long time. I've seen him as the 4, but Alright, well, have to hope that, you know, Infamous can get that footing, start making things happen early, because if it goes late,
See you later,
it's
nerds.
very, very difficult.
Beast bomb. Not what you expected?
Ding, 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 mother! Ding, ding, ding,
See
mother! you later,
Tell me,
nerds.
son, what saw that?
See you later, nerds.
Not what you expected.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Kips, I'm just gonna interrupt you really fast here because your party got the wrong thing casting. I'm hearing a double. Gotta be the team, not the party.
Nobody ever told me to do.
Oh. Alright, there we go. Oh, really?
I guess I haven't been in parties with. That is it.
Well, I tried.
That could be.
Independently joining lobbies.
Holy moly!
Alright, where was I? Yeah, the role of favorites is not always. Not all teams like that. And I think that Quincy has taken to that role very naturally.
Somewhat soldered. Not what you expected.
Because we do have a lot of comfort picks. Faker plays quite a bit of that Invoker. They like to pair it up with an Elder Titan usually. A very dramatic experience. What can happen? Pakaz obviously, you know, he loves his gyrocopter. Then, you know, Quinn's Void Spirit is actually just so terrifying. A big thing that they're gonna have to try to do is make sure, yeah, they can tell vision on the side. But, you know, they need to find a way to slow down Quinn because if Quinn gets this opportunity to start accelerating, it is gonna be so difficult for them. And the same thing could be said about Lelis too. If Lelis is having a really good time, it just makes so much space for Yuar. So I've seen several times now that Yuar has gotten pushed out of lane, putting so much pressure on him, but it doesn't matter if they get this opportunity in mid-game, able to make the space and bounce back.
And this timing spike of Quinn with I've
The
seen
battle
how he
begins.
lanes this hero. This man is during the Great American Rivalry. I think they picked him this Void Spirit about half of the time. You know what? I guess they're not done with it, and it's going to help a lot in getting these. There's one thing that Void Spirit's good at. It's people, and if good at is holding them still for say great combination. All it needs is unity.
It'll be very interesting to watch the two of these duke it out. It feels like this bottom lane's a little bit weak, right? You've got two melee against the Ranger and, of course, Tusk. Although, you know, with the tag team, you can do a decent amount of damage, but Michael's just constantly going to be plinking away here. Mar's just going to have to do the best he can.
Yeah, SVG is going to try and soak as much of that damage for his spec as possible. The warrior has to tank all of it, so he's going to have to ferry in so Tusk, at least the tag team will.
Come and fight me first.
You got that and the fact that, oh gosh, we've got the first blood where Lelis gets taken out. But a battery assault, maybe just sitting a little too low there.
I see I took a T-Tour span as a curse with me to NA.
It's fine. We got the tail end of that.
I mean, we were weren't we? A fresh player.
Yes, he's ping out exactly what he wants. In fact, they're going to start making some moves here in MSS. He doesn't have that Icarus stuff yet. He's just level 1, and they'll just chase him down. They need maybe 1 or 2 more hits, and there it is. Xel taking some tower damage, though, as Michael gets a kill on Yuar in the other lane. Well, it's very lucky that he has that fairy fire. Hoping to get that kill, but quite fast enough with this little clockwork. He passes off, grabs the solve.
With the pressure on his bottom lane as well, SVG can't actually go into a very relaxed living build. He runs it way, but he has to go lead HC's grasp just means that Lilith is not going to get low, so he's going to have to figure it out on his own.
I think as I get more levels, level 1 Phoenix, what is Phoenix gonna do? He's just gonna be able to go throw out fire spirits. That's not very helpful. It's good harass, but it's not going to be as effective as like a clockwork and a gyrocopter, especially. Just play a little bit more carefully. It should be absolutely fine. In fact, Excel may be fighting off a little bit more than he can chew. Walks off, and again, he's gonna have to get some more regen ferried out to him. When he hits earlier. Wow.
Yeah, that's his. I'm keeping one eye. By the way, we're not
This
going
one
to
was not for you.
is a Quasrex unless he's only this for the blade. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he did move into that. Fine, he's a little clocky boy.
oh yeah. Look at how low he is, and Assess is just still like, yeah, you know what? I don't actually want to.
He's a phoenix. What is he gonna do to a clockwork right now by himself? I mean, if Lelis came over, perhaps. There it is. All right, never mind. Goes for the, trying to go for the suicide play, not... This does open the doors a little bit here, where Pakaz has to be a bit careful. Haven't skilled that second point just yet. I'm guessing most likely gonna go for an Icarus dive, but could opt to obviously go well. A bit of a scuffle over here for the rune. Quinn still managing to grab it, and we have a rotation now. Quinn's gonna get turned around, trying to go over here to the high ground. Changes his mind though, because he does know that there's 3 people here. Living armor will keep him alive a little bit longer. Bottle through it. Head back over.
SVG.
Those pings.
SVG does opt to spread out his chances a little. Well, that does mean he has
Oh, the shards.
Let us fight.
trading in situations like this.
Valiant effort, but over diving in the mid lane. Yeah, Faker trying to run away, trying to juke it. He does manage to predict the correct turn here. Sitting a bit low. I don't know if you want to continue, although he only has enough mana for that to simulate right now, so. Back off. 5-minute runes coming up though, infamous. Oh, the swoop coming out from MSS. Not quite there though. War trying to man fight against Pepita and Michael. Got the Nature's Grasp to slow them down a little bit. Snowball will deliver Pepita over to the wave. Both of them sitting quite low. We do have a bottle though on Pepita. He'll be able to heal up. Ranger might have to walk home though.
He's going to have to status up from now. Same goes for the clockwork. Quinn is going to dive mid as soon as he. They.
But aggressive. He's just chilling, waiting for that 6-minute rune. Is going for the bottom one, and looks like he gets lucky. He does get the regen. Michael not gonna be able to snap it away from him. Are sitting very low down here.
Punching for you.
So they have a salve. All right, fed a salve by SVG. What a good team.
Yeah, he's just tanking everything.
Levels up here. Lela's sitting at level 5 right now. Pakaz level higher.
Rotation's coming bot.
From a mile away, it feels like. Baker turns around though, says maybe we can grab Quinn, but the big person they want is Yawar, who's got very mana. Does have some wand charges, but overall just very inefficient. They don't manage to get anything done as both of the mids lane. Right back again.
Still a win for Quinn here, I think. He was farming over the side while this happened. Walked the entire way down.
Sell? They grab the Phoenix at the...
Dive, by the way.
There it is. And that's a dead Faker.
Each moment of your life.
Yeah. What can you do as an invoker?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And this is
Ghost walk and hope that he doesn't find you, doesn't have protection, but classic Quinn in the mid lane. If you don't have someone who's going to be able to gank him, he is just going to start
tower is under attack.
accelerate.
Dire's structures are
Again, I think
fortified.
the supports could have been ready.
Oh.
The support is ready.
Call down here in the top lane as they're going to chase after Lelis and MSS. I'm not sure they want to go for this dive. Excel's taking too much damage from the tower, plus the Sun Ray. Lelis will clean up, says thank you very much. Don't have enough mana, though, here for the duel as Faker makes his own rotation. MSS now, I think he's just gone a little bit too far, so
Dire's
he'll be
middle
next to
tower
fall.
is under attack.
And I think that Professor is really leaning into this over-aggressive
Dire are
reputation. You
scanning.
could see them turning around there and being like, alright, this man went too far now. No, he didn't.
I don't even think he's leaning into it. I think this is just how Pakaz is.
No, but I mean, like, he wasn't being careful there. He knew his teammate was coming.
Denied.
Out to the mid lane here from MSS. The jump forward though over into Michael is going to drag him right back in again. They do have that magic damage, so the wind run's not going to save Michael. Manages to go land that shackle. Quinn just on the hunt has the steps, and at the same time, Pakaz gets a kill on Lelis in the top lane.
I still think that's okay for Lelis. The problem is that he's going to have trouble getting targets, but once he does, it's still the same old story because Quinn's going to have to damage. He's going
Dire's
to be able
middle
to
tower
actually get
is under attack.
I don't
Radiant's
know
top
about
tower
this.
is under
Pepita
attack.
gets dragged in immediately. Does have the snowball though. It's going to go right over here to SVG. SVG sitting at level 5, so it looks like he's going to just get punched up into the air and get chopped down at the same time.
Oh yeah,
But this is breathing room for you are.
This time they were ready for Quinn. That's 4 heroes, as you say. Immediate breathing. Is very difficult.
They have dust. Oh, Faker, my friend. You thought you were safe, but you cannot hide from them.
Push the future ever further
A little bit low on mana. Looks like he's not going to be making that dive on Excel at this time.
And I feel bad for this. I presume that he's still going to after this. He is not making it at all right.
Really struggling when you consider CS.
Oh, Excel.
Excel? All right, Excel. All right.
Lelis is like, couldn't you wait?
If you look long
Yeah, he wanted that dual damage, huh?
I want to press R on something. Thought we had a deal.
It's a +1. They could maybe make some move over onto Pakaz, but Quinn and making their way over. They know that he's alone right now. Quinn doesn't even bother to be shy about it, just immediately shows up. It's waving hello to Pakaz here. Astral Step, open up with the Astral. And there's just so much damage. They'll be able to go take down Pakaz. Lelis doesn't even get the chance to get the duel, and Faker, though, following up. Lelis looking for this opportunity, but he's going to get held over to the side as they'll get themselves a cleanup kill on SVG. Excel looking to chase after Lelis. You are, though. He's haunted in, and he's got his eyes on Faker. They draw him right back in again, and they'll find themselves yet another kill. The Icarus die plus an egg. It looks really, really nice here. Pepita's just burning to death over on the side. Michael trying his best. Does manage to get the shackle, but he's still going to get taken down here as Pepita gets swooped upon. Uar's on a triple kill. He wants some more. Can he get it? It's gonna be Quinn who cleans it up, and the only one who's left alive is the gyrocopter.
Dire's top tower is under
Very
attack.
aggressive dive. And Lelis
Radiant's
was
middle
clearly
tower
holding
is
his
under
duel at
attack.
the start there, only to get met by a very unfortunate EMP. It's like, man, did I hold it for this? Because I think they definitely could have. No, the more in. I
Radiant's
want to get
middle
the next
tower
one.
is under
Kill this
attack.
one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't think.
I mean, either way you're winning, right? But it would be nice if you got a little extra damage here, especially when they present themselves on a platter like that to you.
Dire's top tower is under
Infamous is
attack.
in a world of trouble right now. They have no easy way to
Dire's
break the
middle tower has
and
been denied.
Yawar now has entire kingdom to his on the top side of the map. Well, this does not.
They have the lockdown here for Quinn. Oh, but he jumps away at the last second. That hook shot could have been so good. Icarus dive getting thrown up here. SSG gets pushed back just a little bit. Excel, though, looks like he's going to be the sacrifice as they go right back in again. Just like that, they lose their brave little toaster.
That's okay. That could have gone much, much worse. But this is not the type of. You invested so much in having a liner and
Dire's
right
middle
out
tower
of
is
gate,
under attack.
and he doesn't get to do anything with it.
Quinn, he's still hunting. Pepita dragged back with the Sunray, manages to go get that hit, and it ends up being a kill. Going to the side here. Doesn't feel like Pepita's going to be able to survive this, though. It's a nice shards, but just not enough. As SVG, look how fast he is. He's thinking about trying to chase after Michael, but not going to be able to quite close the gap. Still holding on to that overgrowth, though, so if they decide to get very aggressive, they could punish this, because they do have Phoenix Egg as well, and Lelis is always looking for a duel, even has his soul ring online, so he'll make sure he's got that mana. Egg immediately comes out. They get too nervous. Lelis finds himself a faker. We'll go in for the duel. Easy duel damage. Another kill here. Pakaz shows up. Could make some moves. Yeah, the TP's coming out from Quinn. He wants this. Pakaz, Sunray, the slow, and then they're going to follow up with Quinn. He's here just some time, but there's going to be a snowball. Buys a little bit more time as they'll go right back in again. Pakaz is dead. Lelis gets himself a double kill. Now Pepita left all alone. There's so many heroes bullying our poor little potato here. Slowly chasing after him. Who's going to get the hit? Is it going to be Quinn? Is it going to be Lelis? Which one? It's going to be Quinn with the GG branches too.
Wow. And this is a slow. I said that, well, you know, Infamous have the pick-off potential, Quincy Crew have team fight. If you keep running at them like this, you keep giving them the team fights, and it's so hard if you're Infamous, because you know you need a tower, you need a breakthrough somewhere. So anytime you see somebody, you want to run after them. It's just not gonna help you in this case, because they have so much sustain and area dynamic.
Well, this is another kill for Quinn. I have to say that in a lot of the games that we've been seeing, especially Quinn and Brow, like especially hyper aggressive, especially, you know, even if their lane's not going super great, they just start going, and as soon as they get any sort of an advantage, they just don't stop. You can't go anywhere without having to deal with these guys. And in this case, like you said, Infamous, they need some breathing room. They don't have the territory, right? All the tier 1s are still up, but they're just not finding it because of the aggression that we're seeing with these particular, you know, lineups with this draft.
And Quinn,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Very, very soon.
Lelis? Nope.
A little advice. Stay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's one of those, at the very least. And they might be
Great pickup. Can't get MSS. He's tanky for that strike.
at the very least, bounty rune. And a kill, but look at how far forward you are as farm. Quincy Crew knows exactly how much space. Just that single. Let's face it.
Michael? Try to save him with the snowball, but SVG is here as well to pop with the overgrowth in. From downtown in comes Excel, but you don't have the for this
middle tower is under attack.
So he's taking a bath in all of this sun's glory right now. Does not feel good. He should fall here. One more hit. Who's gonna get it? SVG is trying to let Lelis get the duel. What a bro. And there it is.
Oh, I thought he was body blocking him.
I mean, he could have been griefing him a little bit, but I think it was probably for
Radiant's
that.
bottom tower is under attack.
Paz immediately TPs away. Doesn't want anything to do with this.
And this is much more how they need to play it now. If you see one of your teammates dying, run towards the nearby tower and you start hitting it. Just deal some chip damage. The only problem with this strat is that normally that would get you a tower in 2 or 3 rounds. This time, you're up against SVG, who is leveling living armor right now.
Make it very difficult, especially when you line. There's a haunt though coming in, and they found Pakaz. They do manage to have the snowball nearby. They didn't realize that he had a invisible rune here, but Pakaz is just not going to be able to stand up to them. There's too much damage. Although in comes Faker, trying to buy a little bit more time. He's got that. He's going to pops right over into the corner, exactly where the gyrocopter is. Quinn now not looking so healthy. I don't believe he's going to survive this one, so we'll pay for it with his life. Still chasing here, hopefully trying to get MSS. He's already used pretty much everything. Does have the egg though if he needs to use it, but he doesn't have the support from the rest of the team. Looks like he is going to go for it because it comes Lelis and he wants this duel over onto Michael. That's a little bit more duel victory. Looks like we're going to end up losing the Phoenix, but they'll be able to go and get themselves a double kill on the Legion Commander anyways.
Slaughter. Quinn's in a little bit deep there, but I think he knows it at this point. Pretty much all of the time that he needs to buy for the Spectre has already happened. Yours got Yasha. I don't think there's enough time to do
Oh my god. Faker!
Numbers mean nothing.
Pobrecito. He did not see that one coming, but I think he will from now on.
Hey, it was about time for Lotus to get a bit better.
Wasn't even that. He just shouldn't be sitting that low. You don't know where the Legion Commander is. You don't know where Quinn is. You're just begging them to give you a free kill here. Pakaz on the bottom lane. Well, we know where Quinn is now.
Your time and
The
place.
meme hammer coming in hot. They have the blink on Lelis, but looks like gonna allow Pepita to live.
For now.
For now, right. Next time they might not be as lucky.
And I think Infamous made a bit of a mistake. They're working here, hold that thought, Quinn. I'm not going to get to say anything this game, am I?
Maybe eventually, maybe at the end. Quinn, they still managed to get the kill, but he will fall to Michael. You are joining in now. And just slowly but surely chasing after Pepita. I'm not sure what those shards are. Oh, because Lelis is on the way. Lelis wants a duel. They're not gonna let him stick around. Okay, maybe the Phoenix though, MSS spotting it, immediately jumping forward. There's no wind run here, and that's a lot of damage coming out here with the Phoenix, but they'll save him a little bit longer with the snowball. So no dual damage this time, but they immediately go pop the egg. Lelis still gets himself a kill. Would have really liked that damage too, but that's all right. He'll settle for a double kill.
Dire's top tower is under
So
attack.
what I was going to say was that I think Infamous really underestimated the use of their vision. They had an entire line of wards down here, as well as one more near the mid tower, because they were hoping, you know, we see them coming in when we go to take a tower. The problem is they never really got to start any tower sequence at all. Don't need to watch their rotations when they're on your side of the map all the time. Feels like they made a good attempt at getting a grip on this game through vision, but it doesn't pay
Dire's
off.
bottom
It's
tower
tremendous
is
aggression,
under
and here they go.
Faker. Yeah, right into it. Plus a duel, plus the meme hammer. What are we at here, Lelis? 50 extra damage. That's 20 minutes in. Not bad. Not too shabby.
Yeah, for someone.
Quinn's still hunting. Look at this. This man does not stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Dragging in Pakaz.
Your
Double kill for
vengeance
Quinn.
hardly lift you above the ramp.
And let
Got it.
He blinks out of that.
PG. They do have a little bit of this vision, but gonna get pushed back. Throw some living armor on himself. There's gonna be the haunt coming in from UR. They want the kill on Excel. They'll be able to grab it. Don't have anything to cancel out over on Michael, but they see Pepita, and Pepita's trying to figure out how am I getting away from this. They can see that he's going over to the creeps. He's gonna turn right back around again. We almost have the duel up. Can they buy a little bit more time for Lelis? 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we gonna go in for the duel? He said, don't kill him, he's mine. And UR just can't help it, you know. Whores, man. They're the pigs. Our observer's mad. He wanted to see some more damage on Lelis.
Are fortified.
Was it maybe even Pepita killing himself on?
It's probably that, honestly. I don't think UR was like, oh, I'm gonna get it, Lelis. What you gonna do?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was just. It was funny though.
Infamous, if you want to make this move right now, you gotta smoke for it.
Oh, look at it, Lelis. They know. They see him. Hook shot doesn't quite connect though. EMP. Lelis forced to run away. Does have that wonderful missile on him, and the rest of the team's here. There's 5 people. All right, Leslie, calm down.
I guess you don't need to smoke. Let's just stay easy.
He was feeling there.
I think the rules for this game have gone out the window about 10 minutes ago. Let's see what else comes. And Infamous finally are going to here.
Dire's
Full
top
health
tower is under attack.
wonderful.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They should be able to get this. I don't think they even bother with tier 1 and bottom. They're just gonna allow you because you are right. 11k net worth.
What sort of prize?
That's an understatement.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But everyone's playing top. They have to know this is coming. There's no way that Infamous doesn't think they're top part of the map right now. They are on the road. A little bit slow, but never mind. With
Dire's top tower
with that
is
press
under
attack on you are.
Roshan has fallen to
You
the
look, you're
Radiant.
too Infamous. Like for their own smoke, trying to run them out, but and the jump forward here from Peta. I'm gonna try to just keep them alive so he doesn't get damage. They've got a lot of it coming through here. They'll go right over for the egg. They'll be able to take down Lala's first form of the egg. Still gonna be able to put pop because even here with this beat, it doesn't seem to matter. But Peta's gonna get taken down now. And MSS held up over just because. Oh man, this is bad. When you're trying to go and deny himself 23 minutes into the game, you feel real sad. Michael now again. The meat hammer. That's a double kill for Quinn. That's a team wipe on Infamous.
Been misplaced.
You can see what they've been doing so recently, though. Their positioning for that fight was very good, but just too far behind at this point. If you're like 10k behind in that fight, 8k, I can see how you can get away with that just through sheer position. But not this. Not when Ben has
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That entire style complete. He is just going to buy that value straight up. He's got it before the fight.
Alright, Sunstrike, plug the hook shot. Can they get the kill on Quinn? Looks pretty good. Oh, he's slippery. Cell almost grabbed them. There's gonna be the haunt out. They won't go back in on this. Like, Cell's gonna get burned down to death. It was kind of a far chase after Papita. There's gonna be a night ice wall and a tornado. He does need some help, but it'll immediately go pop onto it and comes quick. They want to take advantage of this. They know that he's just maybe a little too far, and they have the net to be able to go pull him right back in again. Lela's going in for the deafening plus that snowball. It's gonna be able to keep them alive a little bit longer. They'll turn back around, get the kill on Lelis, and there's so much damage still coming out from you. Even because he can't toe to him right now. Michael gets left behind, tries to get the final hit here over onto Quinn, and he's not going to be able to find it. He's too tanky. He's too well taken care of.
I feel so bad for Infamous that they don't get start. Those abilities were just absolutely perfect.
Invisibility.
If it's no, or if just that little so level. Quinn's 100% dead then, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Infamous just backed himself into another bad fight at the
They're just
cops.
back in again. Oh. Effing chat, boys.
In your face.
Still trying to make some moves on Quinn. They've got the Sunstrike. He's gone a little bit as far this time, so there's some signs of life here. But you are, again, very powerful. Plus, with this Phoenix egg, oh, the follow-up coming from SVP. He jumps forward. He's got the over, but this egg's gonna pop, so is Cell. He's dead. Papita's next to fall, and they've got their eyes on Michael over outside. You are taking a decent chunk of damage, but he does have the essence, so he's got to stay alive a little longer. Over on the side, they'll find the kill on Michael, and only Faker is left standing.
I'm not sure what it had.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think they need to go back into the draft. It makes sense, personally. Also, like, Quincy Crew's, we're so good. We talk about this. Everyone's like, oh, it's kind of like, you know, Secret's been winning everything in East, right? Quincy Crew is the secret of NA right now. They play so well. And unfortunately, no one has quite made it up to the same team level as them. Unless he wants this duel, he's gonna find Bakas, and by God, he gets it. What are we looking at? Now I hear a Han coming in too. They're hoping they can maybe grab someone else. And of course it is Excel. He's gonna try to go for a D-ward or something here. Trying to make time. Trying to do everything he can. But he's gets stuck over here on the cliff. And down he goes. The PG gets called. They've had enough on Infamous. 24k net worth lead. 26 minutes. There's no reason to keep subjecting themselves to this. They'll go to the drawing board here and come in fresh for game number 2.
Yeah, not that they can do, you know, put this one aside, feel like, hey,